Welcome to our weekly Wednesday live update with Nashville, Tennessee's own Matt and Marty Burnett, the Burnett Group Real Estate. And we come on here every week and they have incredible resources and helpful information for homeowners out there. If you're buying, if you're selling, if anything, you're relocating, they are ready to help you with all of that. But it's also important that we talk about how to help other real estate professionals and how the community comes together. And we're going to discuss today why they've joined EXP and what is so different about that and how we can also collaborate with other real estate professionals. Welcome back, you guys.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you.
Great to see you as always. Let's talk about the real estate side of this and how you guys do collaborate with other agents and what you've learned at EXP and what you have access to do.
Sure. So one thing, kind of leads into that is as over the years, we met people, agents and other businesses all over the country. And a lot of our clients now are coming in from different parts of the country, and then they're leaving to go to different parts of the country. And so we're able to use that network of people all over to help our clients here and there and such. And so that's one thing that really works with the worldwide, I guess, aspect of that.
Yeah, the networking is huge for us with EXP. The network is massive. They're in all 50 states, and now I can't even keep up with the countries that they're opening. So it's a really cool opportunity for us to be able to network with other agents in other areas and be able to help our clients know that as we relocate them out of Nashville, that we can put them with someone where they're going that will relocate them in to their new area in the same ways that we would. Another cool thing that EXP offers, and Matt and I have been with only with 3 different brokerages our whole real estate career.
They were big brokerages. They were brand names.
Yeah. We were at the big ones. Your Keller Williams, your Remax, and then of course we're EXP now. So we've been with the big brokerages. We don't just make moves to make moves. Those are the only 3 we've been with since we've been in business. And one of the things that, most people that know us know, we spend quite a bit of time in Perdido Key, Florida. Well, I say quite a bit, as much as we can. It's our second home there. Yeah, reasonable. It's our second home there. We have friends and they become more like family down there, and so we love to travel there. So one of our goals, and it started out, I guess, just like as a dream for Matt and I, is just to one day have a real estate license in Florida and be able to work, there and here. And
when we're down there, we're working anyway.
Yeah.
So might as well
you guys
have
are
the opportunity.
Always working.
And a lot of our clients and friends know that we go down there all the time, and so hey, what's down there for sale? Does it make sense to buy? Does it make better sense to rent? Is there opportunities, investment opportunities? And so we've been around there and looked at a lot of those. And so it just makes good sense to be able to incorporate that into our business as well.
Yeah, so that's been something that we've had our eye on for years, just being able to work down there as well. And so with the other brokerages, they didn't offer us the opportunity where it made sense to hold a licensure in other states. It's going to cost you twice as much. So if it costs me, $25,000 to be licensed in the state of Tennessee with Keller Williams, it would also cost me $25,000 to be licensed in the state of Florida, as far as like from a cap perspective, and the agents will understand what that means, unless your brokerage doesn't have a cap. And if your brokerage doesn't have a cap, then you need to stop what you're doing and call me right now. Because the days of no caps and just paying the man are over. And if you're stuck in one of those scenarios, please call me and let me show you how to bring more money home to your family. So that's the big thing with EXP. It is allowing us to bring more of our money home to our family instead of paying layers and layers of upper management and franchise and all that. So with EXP, they allow us to license in as many states as we want because it is a national brokerage. It's not a franchise. We're all owners in the company. Every agent is an owner in this company. So with EXP, it's allowed me to license. So now I'm licensed in Alabama, which is a reciprocal state for Tennessee. Same as Kentucky. I haven't licensed in Kentucky, but I know a lot of people do dual license Tennessee and Kentucky because we're so close. And then down in the Chattanooga area, I know a lot of agents dual license in Tennessee and Georgia. So, those agents are paying, big bucks for their brokerage in Tennessee and big bucks for their brokerage in Georgia. Do not do that anymore. Call me, license in as many states as you want. With the XP, you pay one fee. That's it. So it's economically, it allowed us to make this move to be able to achieve these goals earlier, So I got my Alabama license yesterday. I passed my test for my Florida license. So that was exciting.
Congratulations. That's a big deal.
Yeah. So not that, we're going to pack up and be gone or anything like that, but it's just, with EXP, it allowed me to go ahead and just do that. I can keep that license. We have referral partners in Florida we work with that we love. We refer business back and forth. But just to be able to go ahead and have that license and all I got to do is keep up my continuing ed. And then whenever our life allows us to do more business in those other areas, those licensures are already there, and we can kind of, work our way into that. So if I sell 4 or 5 houses in Florida and, 100 here, I got 1 fee to EXP, and then I'm done, and they don't penalize you for wanting to grow your business, which is super duper cool. And
it's a game changer. It's been unheard of, and that's a game changer, and it's a big deal.
It is. I don't know of any other brokerage that does it. If there is, I'm not aware of it. So that's huge, especially when you live in areas that border other states.
Yes.
Like I said, it's been something we wanted to do. So that's really huge. That's something big that we did yesterday. And so I'm excited about getting the ball rolling and getting that licensure finished up. But that's huge. That was huge for us, just to be able to have options. And that's the big thing, I think, with the XP is the options that they offer. They don't hem you in. And Matt can talk a little bit more to the one of the big reasons that we looked at the move was bringing more money home to our families. The opportunity was number one, because the more opportunities you make more money. So what it cost you, the cost of doing business, was not as big of a deal for us. But that was just like a big bonus, right?
Really, the biggest thing was just it allowed us to run our own brokerage exactly the way we wanted to, with opportunities to expand to Florida, to Alabama, or to open a whatever type, expand our local business, so that was the biggest thing. We could operate any way we wanted to for the most part. So that was key.
Yeah. And the fact that it's less expensive and
less expensive, and stock options, and we get all the money back, and our stock grows, and so that's just an extra retirement. There's lots of benefits. We could talk all day about that. So if you have any questions, call us.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to talk to you about that.
There's so much, you can't even go into all of it. It overwhelms you. We've been with EXP for a little over 2 years now, and I'm still learning all the opportunities that they have. And they're always coming up with new stuff to help the agent, bring more money home to their family, to help their clients, make things easier for us so that we can spend time with our clients working, in our business with them. The technology is amazing. So I could go on and on. It's been a wild ride, and definitely worth it. Probably, I'd say, the best business decision we made thus far in our
and some wonderful people we met throughout so far. Some really good folks. In EXP. But
I am surprised that there are still a lot of real estate professionals out there that aren't fully aware of what EXP offers and why it's so important to at least take a look at it. Don't continue in the same business model you're in if you haven't even looked at this. What would be maybe the top 2 things, even if somebody says, I'm happy where I'm at, what would be the top 2 things you'd want to show them right away, so at least they're educated on what EXP has to offer?
Ask us about, what's your retirement plan as a realtor? As that goes,
work till I die.
So it gives an opportunity to build in a retirement plan, so you don't have to work, to the very last day. So that's doing the exact same thing that we're doing now as realtors. So that's a big number one, a big aha.
A big number one for me, I think, too, would be just looking at the numbers. If nothing else, I'm so happy where I am. I love my brokerage. I love all my people. That's great. I loved all my people at all the places that I've been, and I'm still really good friends with them. I still hang out with them. Just because I moved brands doesn't mean we stop being friends. And if we do, then really not friends to begin with. But the big thing for me is just the money. When you move from, EXP is less expensive. You bring more money home to your family across the board from any of the brokerages that I've seen. Like, especially the big box ones, your Remax, your Keller Williams, your Century 21s, your Coldwell Bankers, all of those. EXP, you bring more money home. So it's going to save you money regardless. So to me, that's just the simplest thing. Like, hey, it saves you money. It brings more money home to you, less paying the man. So that would be one of the big things that I would show people. Matt's take is, yeah, the retirement, agents don't think a lot of time about retirement. They just work till they die, or they, quit or whatever. And so there are opportunities for you to tailor this business in that way. And that's never been done before. There's no other company that offers those options. So I think my number two would be opportunities. People don't realize that with real estate, there's lots of different ways and avenues and things to do with your business. How do you want to structure your personal business to achieve your goals? There's no ceiling on what you can do with this company. Every other company we've been with, you go this way, you hit a ceiling. You go this way, you hit a rule. You go that way, you hit a rule. With the EXP, they give the opportunities back to the agents to do, because it's an agent-owned brokerage. There's no hierarchy of, owners and operating partners and shareholders and all that jazz. It's just the agents own it. And so they give you the opportunity to run your business the way that you want to run it and grow it in whatever direction you want to. So number one would be, it's just going to save you money. And two, just opportunities.
Well, it's exactly what real estate professionals need. You guys need the freedom to expand your business, grow your business, not have those kind of restrictions, and maximize every dollar that you can bring in with resources that keep you out there with more customers, or, thank God, spending time with your family once in a while, right?
Yes, absolutely. All of us need more family time. And so the flexibility and opportunities offered there. I dare say that if we stayed with one of the other brokerages, I would have probably never done the licensure in Alabama or Florida just because of the expense. And so that was a goal, a dream that became a goal that became, achieved, something that we actually did because of this company. I couldn't have done it anywhere else. I could have, but it was
fantastic. Well, why don't one of you get your California license next? You can come visit here in San Diego.
There you go. Right. That's like my brother-in-law says, you got 47 states left to go. Get them all. I was laughing. I think I'm going to slow up for a minute.
Yeah.
Pace yourself. Well, it's really impressive. And I hope that real estate professionals that are watching this can go, wait a minute, maybe I do need to look into this further. Or if you think you knew something about EXP a year ago, there's even more to know now. So re-ask the questions and find out what's going on today, because I've personally watched the game-changing opportunities that has been not only in your business, but other friends and colleagues that I have out there in the real estate profession. And it's very exciting. I'm just your biggest fans. And I just think it's amazing how you guys have really taken what they have to offer and you've really made it yours and shown that it's an incredible success plan. So congrats on the new license. I hope that everybody reaches out to Matt and Marty today, ask the questions, even if you don't want to make a move today, you don't know what's coming up ahead in your profession and what's best for your business and your clients. And it's really, really worth the conversation. Thank you so much, both.
Yeah,
both of you. Thank you.